today. I thought I would begin with the topic, unfortunately near and dear to all of our hearts, because it continues to be an issue, and that is the whole case of screening mammography. And I'm going to present the evidence on behalf of screening. We're not going to have any opponents here to argue, because that happens every day in the media, as you know. So I don't even have to give any of the arguments against it. You've heard all of those, most of which, as you know, are fallacious. But we're going to go forward and give you a little bit of a view. I thought I would start with kind of a history of what's come before, to put this in the perspective of what's happening today and how we as radiologists, is anybody not a radiologist here? Oh, a couple. Surgeons, oncologists, technologists? Great. Okay, anyway.
Ask if there's any pathologists. I'm worried about
Any pathologists? Okay. No pathologists. Okay. So nobody's going to be dissecting this talk in fine detail. But just to give you a little background, as you know, as we all know only too well, the media just has its way with this subject on a regular basis. You can't avoid it. If you happen to be able to read in any language, you're going to see news headlines such as this, "The New Thinking on Breast Cancer." This was, of course, from the fine medical journal Time magazine. And then, again, it was 2002, most recently in 2007, also made their front page. Interesting headline here: why breast cancer is spreading around the world. And interestingly, there actually there is some credence to that statement, because if you look at the data, truly, this is a disease which is becoming more and more frequent in virtually every country in the world. Here in North America, we still lead the way with the highest incidence rate of any countries throughout the world, in U.S. and Canada, with 101 cases per 100,000 people. But if you look at the rest of the world,